Hi, my name is Emily Zeck, and for my senior project, I chose a topic that is very important to me, idiopathic scoliosis and why schools should screen for it. Within this video documentary, I will be going over a few different things. To start off, I will go over what exactly idiopathic scoliosis is and why screening is important. After this, I will explain my story on how idiopathic scoliosis has impacted my life. Finally, I will share a simple screening method known as the Adams-Ford Bend test, as this is the first step to early intervention. After watching this video, I hope this inspires you to notice the importance of this issue. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. To start things off, I want to go over what exactly idiopathic scoliosis is and why screening is important. Idiopathic scoliosis is a type of scoliosis, which means the spine has an abnormal curvature. But you're probably wondering, what does the word idiopathic mean? Idiopathic basically means that the doctors don't exactly know what caused it. So basically, it's a condition where the spine curves sideways, but the reasoning for the curvature is not clear. It just happened on its own. The curve can happen in different parts of the spine and can range anywhere from mild to severe. It is typically found in kids or teenagers as they grow. There are 3 main points that I want to share with you about why scoliosis screenings are important. My first main point is that through earlier screenings, there is early detection. Once scoliosis is detected early, proper treatment plans can be given accordingly. My second main point is that after a screening has been performed on someone and they have been provided with a treatment plan, their quality of life can be improved. Someone who may have been screened later may have a lower quality of life compared to someone who was screened earlier. My third and final point about why screenings are important is that patients who undergo earlier screenings are more likely to experience slower progression of their curves. Early screening allows for appropriate treatments, leading to decreased curve progression over time. Now that I have gone over what exactly idiopathic scoliosis is and why screenings are important, I will now share my story on how idiopathic scoliosis has impacted my life. My scoliosis story started in the fall of 2021, my freshman year of high school. Coming into my freshman year of high school, I knew that I wanted to play 3 seasons of sports. In the fall, I was going to run for the cross-country team. In the winter, I was going to play basketball, and in the spring, I was going to run for the spring track team. When fall season had come around, I joined the cross-country team like I had planned to, and I was really excited to meet new goals, have fun with my teammates, and set new PRs. With joining the cross-country team, we had a weekly mileage goal. To hit this mileage goal, we would run easy runs and hard workouts during the week, and on the weekends, we would run long runs. There was one long run that I remember particularly. It was an 8-mile long run. On this long run, I was feeling really strong, and as the run went on, I started to feel a little pain in my back. When I finished the run, I just thought, oh, it's a little tweak in my back, it'll be better by tomorrow. But little did I know that this little tweak in my back was not just so little, it was something more than that. So as my cross-country season went on, I kept running with the back pain, but I started going to a chiropractor to get adjustments to see if that would help with the back pain. As I was going to the chiropractor, my back pain was getting better, but it still was there. As my cross-country season came to an end, I went on to playing basketball in the winter and track in the spring, and through both of those seasons, I noticed my back pain had backed off quite a bit, which was a good sign. After finishing up my basketball and spring track season, it was then the summer of 2022, and we had summer-based training for cross-country. Summer-based training went well. I was feeling great, my back was not bothering me, and everything felt normal. Comes around to 2022, my sophomore year was starting. It was my fall season of cross-country, and once again, we had a long run one weekend. And for this long run, I went out and ran 10 miles. And this was honestly the worst long run I have ever run, because after that long run, it has changed me forever. The pain I was feeling after this 10-mile long run wasn't a pain that I had felt before, and it was a pain that did not feel right. It was very deep and achy in my back, and it felt like something was definitely wrong. My parents then scheduled an appointment to go to my chiropractor again, and when I had gone to see him, he suggested that we take an x-ray. After the x-ray, my chiropractor said he believed I had mild scoliosis. From here, I was referred to a scoliosis clinic where I then had more x-rays done to be diagnosed with scoliosis. I was able to schedule an appointment with the scoliosis clinic in December of 2022. At this appointment, it was confirmed that I had mild scoliosis. From here, I was then referred to a physical therapist to do Schroth physical therapy with. Schroth physical therapy is a physical therapy method that focuses on the treatment of scoliosis. I went to my physical therapist for 16 weeks, and after the 16 weeks, I tapered down to every other week. And then after every other week, I went as needed. I go to the Hay Clinic, which is my scoliosis clinic, every 6 months. And for every checkup, I have improved my curvature, but the pain has yet to subside. I've done a lot of things to try and get rid of this back pain, but nothing seems to be working. I've gotten new inserts, new shoes, I've done electrical stimulation, I've done therapeutic massage, and I've even continued doing my physical therapy at home. My mom was fed up with me being in constant pain, so she reached out to a spine and pain clinic so we could get a second opinion on my condition. After getting a second opinion, my new doctor has diagnosed me with lumbar facet joint syndrome, and an MRI indicates that I have lumbar arthritis, 6 bulging discs, and a few herniated discs. All of these issues stem back to the idiopathic scoliosis, and earlier screening could have prevented all of the back issues that I have to live with for the rest of my life. I have no option but to maintain a healthy lifestyle, and I hope through you listening to my story, you can see why screenings are super important. In the final clip of this video, I will be showing you how to screen someone for scoliosis. A simple screening method that can be implemented in our school system or at home is the Adams-Ford bend test. This basic test is an assessment for the presence of scoliosis. If someone were to test positive for this test, they would have something called a rib hump, which shows a sign of scoliosis on that side. Now I'm going to invite my brother Hagen on camera so that I can demonstrate how to administer the Adams-Ford bend test. Hagen, please join me so we can demonstrate how to administer the Adams-Ford bend test. The first step to screening someone is having them stand in front of you. When they're standing in front of you, you want to check their general alignment of their back. This would be checking to see if they're leaning to one side more than the other. Now that I've checked the general alignment of Hagen's back, I will ask him to slightly bend forward. When he is slightly bent forward, I am looking for a rib hump. A rib hump is when one side is higher than the other, and if there happens to be a side that is higher than the other, this is an indication of scoliosis. Now I'll ask Hagen to fully bend forward. When he's fully bent forward, I am again looking for a rib hump. If there is a side that is higher than the other, again, this is an indication of possible scoliosis in the lower back. Thank you, Hagen, for letting me assess you. With the screening that was just performed, I would like to make it clear that screening is just the first step to prevention and diagnosis. If a rib hump was shown in the Adams-Ford bend test, you would then be referred to a scoliosis clinic for a confirmed diagnosis. Since early diagnosis is the best intervention for idiopathic scoliosis, the most proactive approach would be implementing the Adams-Ford bend test in all middle school health and PE programs. This concludes my video on why schools should have earlier screenings for idiopathic scoliosis. Thank you so much for watching this video.